Hello. It is 9:26 in the AM and I just finished therapy at around 9 a.m. and I figured I'd do a little update about how my therapy's been going because I did actually mean to do an update after my last week's therapy appointment and I actually didn't make it. I just finished therapy this week, and so I'm gonna try to do an update while it's still fresh in my head. Um, my therapist said I'm doing really good, pat on my back, and she said that not only is it like a parent for me, but my daughter's therapist is actually said that my daughter's doing very well as well. So, at first, my daughter had anxiety and depression, and then she got reassessed, and then they said that her anxiety was being managed. And then she got reassessed on Monday, and they said she no longer has anxiety and depression. She registers at the normal level. So, yay. I'm homeschooling this year, and hopefully next year she'll be going back to school. It seems like she's leaning towards that way. So I think it'll be good. It'll be good, hopefully. so, so my therapy. Let's see if I can remember anything from last week. Last week I have nothing for you. Sorry, that's too far now. It was something about parts. Um, and I can't remember, but I know it was a goal for me to be able to identify the part that I am before therapy, because when I um, do therapy, I don't normally know which part I am, and um, so we're working on trying to identify which part I am at the moment so that I could better recognize stuff. I don't know. I'm not very good at putting it into words. But basically, with the DI, I'm doing the ID treatments, and I have to know what kind of parts I am at the moment. Because different parts hold different memories. She keeps on repeating this to me. They hold different memories, and then different parts behave different ways and have different actions and behaviors and thoughts and feelings and emotions and stuff. So right now I feel like I'm a pretty good positive part. I'm not gonna say what kind because I'm not like ready to share my whole like parts bingo card that I have going on right now, because we still like in the process of discovering different parts and stuff. So yeah, I know I was worried about her like being frustrated with me because it's been like 4 years and I felt like I wasn't making a lot of progress. So I asked her if she was getting frustrated with me, and she said she's not. She says she enjoys our sessions and that I'm doing really well. So yeah, that's my update. I don't know how long I rambled. I don't know if any of this made sense. But that is all. Bye. Oh, wait. I almost clicked it. I'm not gonna click it yet. There was something else I wanted to talk about, which I didn't discuss with my therapist. We did discuss it like before, back then in the days. We didn't discuss it today, so it's not fresh in my head. But I wanted to talk about my hypersexuality, which I've mentioned on this channel. I have hypersexuality, and I have been this way since I was like super young because of like the traumas that I went through. And so I ended up like remembering that it was because of a post that was on Reddit, um, about hypersexuality and sex workers and stuff like that. I was able to remember that people in my family already like knew that I was hypersexual, to the point where they would like already figured that I would be like a sex worker of some sort. So I remember them like recommending I work and what is it called, telephone sex, telephone stuff, sex chat telephone thing. I don't know. I forgot what it's actually called, what it's labeled as. But you do these phone calls where you do like sex chats. And I never actually did that. I've thought about it several times. I've been told like I have a really nice voice, a sexy voice. But I've actually never tried that. Probably because I used to love talking on the phone when I was a teenager, but I don't really like talking on the phone so much anymore. I do chats here and there with friends, but I'm not that much of a phone person. So I haven't really done much of that. But maybe in the future I want to try it, just to try something different, just to try something that was recommended for me way back in the day. Um, and then another thing that was recommended for me was working in like a massage parlor. So like, they have happy endings and stuff like that. So that's another thing that like my family like recommended for me. I went from I actually went into stripping first. And then I went into modeling, and then I went into like doming and BDSM work, and I've kind of just stayed there for a while, because then I went into camming, and then I went into um, what else? I went from camming to custom videos, and I love custom videos, so that's where I've kind of stayed at for a while. Um, and yeah, so I've done like a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, that's how I deal with my hypersexuality issues. Back to like the point. Um, I used to do a lot of like random hookups and stuff like that. I don't anymore. Um, and I do sessions here and there, but not so often. I'd say I generally just like to stick to my custom videos. I don't go to events as much anymore, mainly because like all the people I want to go to with and all the people that want to go with me have to get vouched first, and we haven't done the vouch um, just yet. So it's winter. I'm not gonna do no vouching events during the winter. The weather sucks. So maybe in spring, summer, I'll start going to like events and stuff like that again. That'll be cool. I can put some clips up of that for people. So yeah, so I've been like hypersexual forever, throughout my entire life, probably. And I think it's a really rare way to develop from the traumas, because a lot of people in these trauma like groups or whatever just don't seem to understand how hypersexuality is dealt with and how people manage with it. So I'm sharing about how I manage with it for people to understand and know that it is like a manageable kind of thing. Like, I take care of all my responsibilities, and I'm able to have my fun as well. And it wasn't easy to get to this point. Like, I did have to get myself like a life coach to help me like balance out my life. So I did that for like a few years, and it actually helped. So now I'm able to like manage everything that I want to do. So like, I'm not really um, struggling as much as I was. I feel pretty positive, pretty good right now. I've been getting a lot of compliments on how much I've improved and how much um, I've done to improve and everything. So like, I'm really grateful for that, and everybody's blowing my head up, and I love it. because especially because I just like celebrated my 1 year of no abusive situations. Um, it's a whole year that I've gone through without having to deal with like chaos and bullshit and everything like that. Um, which I've always like fucking dealt with my entire life, as far as I can remember. So it's some big changes right now. It's an exciting time. We shall see how it goes. So yeah, I've rambled a lot. I've rambled. I'm gonna go. Bye.